So here we start day 7. Andy?
I'm wearing a hat because today's Tuesday and kids are allowed to wear Christmas hats to school.
Let's get this day started, shall we?
Yay!
Kids in school, and it's time to get ready to head to work. If you've been following me on YouTube, then you've probably seen a video or two that I've made about the fact that I am a huge Ghostbusters fan. In fact, just in this little 7-day experiment, I've featured myself playing the Ghostbusters game. That's how much of a Ghostbusters fan I am. So, of course, I had to watch the trailer. Now, keep in mind that a trailer, it doesn't really say much about an entire movie. In fact, there's been plenty of movies in which the trailer has looked like garbage and the movie has been amazing, or the trailer has been amazing and the movie's just been hot garbage. All of this to say that don't put your faith in trailers, okay? All that aside, I remain cautiously optimistic. I said this before in a video that I shot, earlier this year? Maybe even last year, when the movie was originally announced. Back then, we only knew that Jason Reitman was going to be directing the thing, and of course now we have a full cast list, and we see them in action in the trailer itself. And, I mean, let's face it, I'm gonna go see this movie regardless of who the director is or who the cast is. The only reason I wouldn't see this movie is if it was directed by Zack Snyder or Michael Bay. And since neither of those guys is directing it, I'm good. Now, Paul Rudd, I really like. Everybody else in that trailer, But the thing I'm most interested in is not the cast or the director, but the story. Tell me a good, compelling story, and I'm in. And that's the one thing we can't really tell from a trailer. I like the trailer, but it's not going to change my mind because, like I said, trailers are not a very good way of telling what a movie is going to be like. The only way that you can tell what a movie is going to be like is by watching the movie itself. So until I think it's summer of 2020, I just can't form an opinion about a movie solely based on a trailer and just a few snippets of dialogue. So as I reminisce about the closure of this 7-day experiment, I have to admit that I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed forcing myself to try and put out a video every day. And the thing that I enjoyed the most is that I think I did not succeed. I did not make very good videos this week. I think a few of them were fun and entertaining, but for the most part, I thought I failed. And it's interesting that I would address that directly to a camera when most people think failure is a horrible thing. And failure is how we learn. Failure is how we get better. We try something, we do it, we either succeed or we fail. And if we fail, we learn from it. And I learned a lot from this week. I feel that I'm gonna try this again, just not right away. The rest of this month is rather hectic, as I'm sure it is for everybody, but for me particularly. So I'm not gonna try it again right away, but I might pick this back up in January and try it again, because it was definitely a lot of fun. I had a lot more fun than I thought I would. And I realized that last night as I was showing my wife and son the videos that I had made in this 7-day challenge. And I don't know why, but I got excited to do it again. I want to address something that I felt came up a lot in the videos this week, and that is traffic. And yes, for the most part, there is a lot of traffic. I feel a lot of it is caused by the construction, which the construction is all meant to expand the capabilities of our road system here in Orlando. So in general, I think we are very, very well off, especially in comparison to other cities in the state of Florida. I mean, we just have to look down to our partners in the South, in Miami, to realize how lucky we are that our traffic is not nearly as bad as it could be, and certainly not as bad as places like Boston or Los Angeles. So I count myself to be lucky, and I really try not to generally complain about traffic. In yesterday's video, I mentioned that I was getting an X-ray and that I would talk about it later, and I kind of ran out of time. So the reason I'm getting an X-ray is next week I am having a procedure done because at the end of October, actually, they found a 7mm kidney stone. You can see what 7mm looks like. But next week, I will be undergoing a procedure in which they're gonna blast the stone, break it up, so that I can pass it with minimal discomfort, so that I don't have to worry about having a giant 7mm large stone in my kidneys. Well, that's it for the day, at least for me. I'm gonna be heading home now, but I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you. If you watched any of these videos, drop me a line. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you want to see more of. Do you want to see more of these types of videos, just kind of impromptu and very sort of off the cuff, whatever's happening, or would you like to have me get back to just some more of the structured videos? I mean, I still have the super sentimental video coming up from Rosario, and I still have a ton of stuff from when we were in Paris, so plenty of stuff coming up. But let me know what you guys think, what you like, what you don't like, and hey, thanks for watching.